Hello and welcome back to Giggle Downs, which, well, is a park. Despite the name, I mean, you wouldn't, if you hear Giggle Downs, unless you know what it is, you wouldn't really expect it to be a Rollercoaster Tycoon theme park. Well, it is, with one hell of a roller coaster, or 4 of them. But as you can see, we got rain. Yep, the weather is quite crappy and watery, and there is an issue with that, in the fact that, well, yeah, when it's raining, we kind of do not have anywhere for our guests to go. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue, because right now we're not making any money, and that was one of the things that we were in short supply of. So I think that one of our first priorities should be to address the lack of waterproof rides. And well, we have one, which is this merry-go-round one, which I also still need to rename actually. But that's not enough. I mean, we need more. So let's take a quick look at what we do have, other than coasters, because yeah, those are gonna take a while. The circus show, I believe, and the haunting mansion, both are rainproof rides. So what we will do is we will build the both of them. We'll start with the haunting mansion, and then we will also build the circus show, just so that we do have somewhere for our guests to go. Now, over here is a very good spot for one of them. I don't think over here is such a good spot actually. It's rather tight in there. I do wonder though, perhaps we could build something above these tracks. I mean, if you take a look at the height markers here. 12:09. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a winner here. This is 10. This is 12. Alright. Yep, alright, so we got the spot then. That is over here and over there. Good, well, the plan is there. Let us commence the building. I said building. Yeah, man, look at the rain that is just pouring down. Poor guests, they have nowhere to go. Oh man, we really need to fix this pronto. Now, quickly now. I want a long queue for this one so that we can store plenty of guests on the queue. Because we kind of need to do that. Balls. That's not really what I had in mind, but... fine. I guess, I mean, I don't really have any other choice. So, now, let's quickly set this up. Quickly. I know we have rich guests, so we can charge, the full shebang for this one. $5. Inspect it every 10 minutes, please. And there. Open it up. We are going to call this the Laughter House. Yeah, that's it. All that it really needed was an S in front of it, but no, it is the Laughter House. So that's one. Next, we're gonna build the circus show. So there, and we are gonna place that. Oh man, it's a shame I can't really put it right there, but well, that is where it's gonna be. It's a little bit odd, I must admit, but yeah. This is purely for the rainproofness of the ride, not because of the beauty of the placement, really. Far from that, in fact. The good thing is, I do believe that this hooks up... Oh, that is an issue. Alright, well, this right now is far from functioning, but if we do it like this, and then remove you, there, it all works out right now. All that we need really is a exit path, which shouldn't be that difficult to make. Look at that, exit path done. Oh wow, I wish everything was this easy. Now, Ow, the rain has already stopped, but still, you know, I'm pretty sure that that is not the last we see of the raindrops. Yeah, I think that it's safe to say that we will see more rain in this park. I know, it's only 2 years, but in 2 years' time, I mean, really. If this was to go without rain for 2 years, oh man. Yeah, and then saying that climate change isn't happening. Yeah, right. Now, how are we going to name this? We are going to call this the yeah, the rain shelter. No, no, we cannot name it after what its what its function is. We need to come up with some cool name. How about we call this yeah, we're gonna call this the Fauna Botanicum. There. That sounds pretty circus-like, right? I mean, yeah, that could have been the name of a real circus, actually. Also, because this is a tent, this one is also gonna have a tent. Just because. Only this one. I don't want any subsequent rides to have this, but the circus thingy, yeah, can't go without it. Now, if we go with black on this, well, it looks rather black-like. I don't know, for some reason that doesn't really appeal to me. This does, though. So then we need to get this sorted in the same setup. I do believe that this is the right... Yeah. Okay, very good, very good. I approve. Now, I mean, it needs to be inspected every 10 minutes, because a tent can break down, apparently. We will quickly go through setting this one up like this, there. I don't think we really need anything else, so that's good. Now these rides don't generate massive nausea, so in that regard we don't need to assign any new stuff. Now what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna build a tracked ride. Yeah, the first one of the park. Well, at least the first one that we built, and it's going to be this. Oh hey, we got... Ooh. We got you as well, interesting. But yeah, we're gonna build the boat hire. Boat hires are, well, I wouldn't say my personal favorite or anything, but traditionally they do make very good rides. Oh yeah, we need to go one further back. And then, let's see here. I mean, there won't be any trees on the water, so safe to make them transparent for now. And we're just gonna go and see how much track we can get into this lake. So it's just gonna be like pretty much a tour du Loch Giggle Down. Or Giggle Up. Oh hey, we could actually call this Giggle Up. No, I mean, oh, well, why not really? But no, not the rowing attraction really. Okay. And here they can row right next to the other ones. Work themselves into the sweat. Like this. And almost back to the station. There. Look at that. It isn't that difficult. Now this isn't anything spectacular either. Therefore, pretty much. But really, I mean, it looks good. So... let's go about and set this up. First of all, as I said, we will not have the canvas thingy there. That was only for the circus show. This one though, I do wonder... rowing boats. You know what? Yeah, right, we'll leave it at rowing boats. I mean, this is like the 5th last park, and I still don't get all the other boats. I know there are other ones, we've had them. I want love boats, swan boats, tricycle boats, whatever boats. Non-floating ones. I want submarine rowing boats. Oh man, if only that we could have those. That would be my first choice. But alas, it's not available. So just the regular rowing boats are gonna have to do. What we are gonna change though is this greenish color. I wanna make it a little bit more... Ooh. I don't know, this is one of my least favorite colors, but you know what, we'll give it a shot. This is gonna stay white, these are the fences. Yeah, they need to be white. And then we are gonna have these be red benched. I don't even see those things yet, but still. Red benched they are right now. Okay, pretty good. All that we need right now is a name for this one. And no, it's not going to be Giggle Up. No. Now, how about, yeah. Go with the flow. Yeah, alright. Go with the flow, and that in a still lake. Oh man, yeah. In a go with the flow. There. Try that one. Right, so now we're gonna hook this one up. That is also of some importance. Or so I was told. Let's see. It's not gonna be that long, but fine. Whatever. Man, not that long is good enough, as long as there is a queue. Now, what we should see is the guests go on to the rides. I am a bit worried about this exit path. Oh no, the Andy dude just patrolled up and down on it, so it should be good, really. Now, I think that right now we don't have the ratings yet, so that's pretty much the reason why no guests are going on it. Just to be sure though, 30 seconds max waiting time. Ah well, that will get sorted. You know what? Oh, I can't even test this one yet. Anyway, that will get sorted right now. Oh, wow, look at that! Look at our guest count! It's exploding! Nice! Very nice. Anyway, right now, what we need to do is build ourselves a coaster. Absolutely. Now, there are a few spots we can do that. We could do it over here, right at the very back, where there's like next to no one. We could do it over here, where it's a little bit more crowded. Or right here, where there's next to nothing present. However, the coaster that we're gonna build is going to be this one, the steel mini one. And since I said that steel ones go over here, that's where they'll go. Where to do it though? We could start over here, or at the very back over here. Both are pretty viable options if you ask me, though my preference would go to this area. It's a bit more hilly. It's not that high. Yeah, right, this area it is. Now, there's two things we could do. I mean, choices we have to make. Since we do not really have anything that is ultra rain proof, and we have these tracks over here that are gonna be an issue, what I'm thinking of doing is building the station underground. Clever me, huh? Yeah, actually, can we think of it? I think that that is exactly what we're going to do. We're gonna build the station underground. It's going to be around in this area. Maybe go above and below and do some cool stuff. But this is where it's going to be. And oh, you know what? I should really try to see if we could synchronize that one with like, well, with this one. If synchronizing is going to be the aim of the game, then perhaps over here is not the best spot. But then again, I mean, I don't think we will be able to synchronize anything over here. I think the synchronizing will be done over here, where there's more space and it's more easy. Ah, well, we'll see. For now, we're gonna build this, and we're gonna build it underground. So, let's get ourselves an entry point to that underground. There. And let's just start building, and let's see where the whole coaster takes us. You know what? I don't think it would be such a bad idea if we go down by 2 levels. Let's see. And down another one. Then we need station. So if we... Alright, fine. I can remove that. That's not an issue. And then there. The only thing is though... Ah well, you know, since the station right now is facing this way, I might as well... Oh crap. No, I might as well not build it like that. I need at least 2 S-bends. There. And then we are gonna build station. Okay, be careful now. There. Right. We need to go up, so that's over there. Yeah, alright, maximum height achieved. Just the thing we need. Very good indeed. You know what, in good tradition, why don't we build this first actually? See, because I think, yeah, just as I thought, if I build it over here though, there, we can just place it, just like that. This is going to be at the end, and this is for the safety mechanic. I mean, in such a short park that we're playing in, the one thing that we absolutely cannot have is a coaster crash. So it's pretty, well, important that we have a safety mechanic, dude. Raise or lower already. Nice. Alright, now what we should want to do really is try and see that we... Oh. Okay. To say that this is a beautiful solution, that would be a lie. A rather blatant, obvious lie. So, oh well, it works, I guess. Oh, I also see one thing that's not really working, and that is our budget. Well, at least I don't think it's allowing for the grandeur that I have in mind for this coaster. Ah well, we'll see how far... No, no, you know what? Let's take out another 5 grand, and hopefully we will be able to get it built in that budget. We'll have to see. This is how we're gonna go right now. Speed on it will be very low, so we'll have another drop. And then perhaps a curve, and then a helix down small. No, I can't get away with that, really. It's a shame. So, hold on a second. What if this does work there? That's an interesting turn of events. Ooh, the word pun. Now, I do want to go below and above, so I should be at this height for that. That's purely the tree, really. That was annoying. If I then do a helix down large... Ooh, wow, that's cool stuff, man. Yeah, that is really cool stuff. Okay, now though, we are getting to the point where we're going into the underground from this area. It's gonna be tricksy. So this will be a lot easier to deal with, though. Yeah, that has its own issues. Perhaps this is easier. Now it's just pulled back a little bit more. There. Or if I could helix that one down. Helix down large. All that I would really need to do is just adjust... Oh, perfect! Nice! Then we are going down like this. And boom, we're back into the underground again. Right, I think right now as well it is time that we see that we get this track back to its station. So how about a real drop down? Okay, right now we're going to the world core. But that's no, I need to go to the other side. That's alright though, going to the world core. I mean, these are underground track meters and they count for the ride being rainproof. That's a very important thing, you know, so we shouldn't negate or whatever the importance of this. Look, right now I think we are at station height and... okay, interesting, but no, that's not how we're going to do it. There, that's much better. Right, I think that all in all, this is a pretty interesting coaster in terms of design. It has quite a few, well, extraordinary drops in it, underground tracks. I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be a close to grand coaster. No, not grand, but if it was higher than Hey, there is also our coaster. No, but if this were to be higher than, I don't know, 6 in the ratings, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, if I can get this to hook up next to the toilet, that would be very good. Not for the toilet or anything, but... Wait, what? There's a roller coaster in the way? That's a tiny bit of annoyance. Oh yeah, of course there is. I needed to do this shenanigan over here. Balls. Right, fine then. Fine, whatever. Oh, we're actually not hooking up. That is a bit of an issue, ladies and gentlemen. Ouch. That was a bit unexpected. Okay, well in that case we'll just deal with it. Dealing with it will be in this manner. Or not. Hold on a second, why? Oh, come on game, really? Let's pause it for a moment here. I need to work this one out in a good way. Right. So I cannot go up here because of this stupid coaster. What I mean, if we come from the side, then basically... Wait, hold on a second. If we come from the side, would I... No, this one's already taken this spot. See, the issue is that there is these tracks that are annoyingly in the way. And there are no entry signs there, so... this spot was actually rather poorly chosen by me, if I may say so myself. Well, what I could do is... Hold on a second, let's rotate the view. What I could do is, of course, approach from... Yeah, alright, I think I got a plan. I think I got a plan to salvage this situation here. Which would be to go... Oh, okay, so we cannot go up from there. No, but I didn't want to go up from there. I want to go there. Now. There. Yeah, alright. Look, at least we got a hooked up exit path. That's step 1. Or a queue line. Now the exit path. It's gonna be equally as difficult. Right. Already, and I haven't even built that much myself over here. It's looking like a big mess. This over here would be my ideal spot to hook it up, but I highly doubt that that will be possible because of tracks. Is that right? Yeah, that's not even gonna happen remotely close. No. Well, the other solution would be to... Oh, hold on a second. I don't think that is even hooked up. Did I derp up over here? I did, didn't I? I needed this to go up. There. Okay. Anyway, this is still rather bad. Oh man, have I just completely screwed myself over? Well, not really. I mean, theoretically what I could do is go all the way over there, but no, that's actually quite the investment that I'm not willing to make. You know, the only real option that I see over here is for this to go all the way over there and then come up underneath these areas here. It's the only option I see, and it's a poor option. So, you know what, we are going to engineer this one. No, that won't even be possible because of... Oh no. Crap. Okay, yeah, let's plan this out, alright? I mean, this is clearly not going as smooth as I had hoped. I can't get below the toilet. because of the toilet. The toilet could of course be moved. If I move the toilet, then a lot of the problems that we're seeing right now will be gone. And I could relocate the toilet to over there. Yeah, right. I think that is actually the best solution to this issue. It's just to remove you. And then we need to lower this pretty much. Alright now, and I'm gonna construct this backwards to make it easier. It's not really the best way to work in these cases because, well, you know, you kind of need to... I can't even find where the F I'm building right now. Oh, there I am. Now, raise or lower the land. Raise or lower the land. Can I have a... over there? Okay. Perhaps I do need to go down. Like this. Right, I do believe that right now we're getting somewhere. I might actually be off. Wow. I can't see what the F I'm doing, but this surely does look like... Okay, that might actually be hooked up. Wow, the view here is really poor, let me tell you that. First of all, let's actually get back to normal view. I mean, this is this is really difficult actually. I should have done some proper planning on this, I just now realize. The fact that I haven't done that with this ride is really biting me in the behind. But since we now got it fixed and done with the optimal setup for repeat guests actually on top of that, I must admit that the landscape didn't really improve with this action, but fine. I want to know the ratings. So let's find out. Ratings. 6.1. Not that shabby really, if I'm honest. And that is without a lot of trees that were here. If we could add a few more trees, then I think this could even get as high as 6.3 or something like it. It's not that shabby really. It's a little bit less good than these coasters, but well. You know what? We are gonna charge $5 for this one. $5.50. A little bit of underpricing there. That is actually, you know, the guests like that. They like underpriced rides. And this one will have a very high guest turnover. So all in all, I think that the low price is good. We are going to name you... yeah. Giggle Down. Oh man, we could also call this Giggle Dreadmore. No, but we're gonna call this Giggle Down. Totally not named after some infamous monster in some very cool game. Totally not. Alright, now, yeah, these Diggle things. What are we gonna color you? I mean, just cool colors really. We have rainbow style coloring over there already. So we do need to... Ooh. This looks rather dangerous really. If I can have white supports over here, how does... Oh, that looks good, man. I like this. Yeah, nice. Then the green. And pretty much the same color scheme that we had with the rowing boat attraction. This seems rather good, I may have to admit. I mean, just the whole color scheme, it looks... Yeah, I approve. We're gonna go with this. Now, we are not done with it just yet. What we do need is loads of this stuff. You know, the essentials. And now, this view is actually just what we need. Look, perfect. Lots and lots of benches, perhaps a few trash cans. We're still not finished. We need a handy dude whose duty is for this coaster only. And then we also need a fix mechanic who also has this coaster as his duty. Now, let's see. The fix mechanic is actually the most important one. If I were to place these... Wait, hold on a second. If I were to place these, that's that tile there. Right then we need the fix mechanic, you. And you need to have, no, that area. This will trap you onto the exit. Alright then, good. Have fun at it. We're also gonna hire just a loose mechanic because, yeah, you know, we are increasing our ride count, so I do think it's warranted. But yeah, pretty good. It didn't go as smooth as I had hoped, but in the end we did got the coaster there with reasonable ratings in a reasonable amount of time. And oh my good lord, I mean, almost 600. We're almost halfway and we are only in May. Hey, that rhymes. Oh man, yeah. Great park. It is indeed making me giggle a lot. Wow, and I'm just checking over here, but I see only guests coming into the park. None of the guests over here are leaving. They're all facing the right way, so it's only increasing ever further. Pretty good. Well, I'd say on that note, join me next time to find out if we continue to have such an easy time in terms of guest count and if we find easier times in terms of hooking up coasters. So, yeah, see you then.